Good morning, good morning. So I thought I'd just come on here, just get some little stretches in. We just don't stretch enough. Stretching is kind of that movement for our lymphatic system. If we're not stretching throughout the day, things will stiffen up. We know that, getting out of bed, in the morning, we haven't moved much. And so you're just kind of stiff. So I thought I'd just come on here and just do a chair routine. So we're just going to do more of a stretching routine. So let's just, we still always got to get warmed up. Got to get those muscles warmed up. Did you hydrate already this morning? Probably may have had your breakfast. That's why I thought I'd just come on and do just a little stretching routine because I needed to stretch. Worked last night. I'm in front of a computer most of the night. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Legs get tight. They get tight. I always can tell the next day that, just wasn't as much movement. So stretching, movement, gets that lymphatic system movement. What is our lymphatic system? It's just like that mucus, the system. And this day and age with the virus going around, that's what it attacks, lungs, and it inhibits that movement of that mucus and things kind of clog up. Anybody that's had COVID, you hear them come back to work or something like that, they still have a lot of that congestion, a lot of that mucus still is there, irritating. Mucus is kind of our protector. But you got to keep it moving. How do you keep it moving? By moving. They're now saying if you have COVID, you need to keep moving several times throughout the day. Don't just lay on the couch. Let's get started with our chair. We're just going to do some stretches up with our leg. One of the doctors showed us how high he could kick. I was amazed. I mean, that guy, he could probably kicked up the top of my head. And so... Yeah, Dr. Lucky. Anyway, it was interesting. I was like, heck, know anybody that kicked their leg that high. So we're just going to stretch. We're just stretching that one up. 4, 5, 6. My hip flexors. 7 are tight. I don't get my leg up that far. 8, 9, 10. Keep that chest up. 12, we're just going to go to 15, 13, 14, 15. Did you bring your chair? This is our chair workout. So we're just doing the other leg. 1, oh, I think I can kick higher with that one. 2, 3, 4. You don't want to just throw it up there. Control it. What are we on? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the other side. Just gonna go stretch it out. Stretch it out. You're gonna feel that kind of in that groin area. Don't force it because you don't want to injure anything. Really didn't get a good warm up, so muscles may not be too warm. Working on if you moving around, you probably did. Getting in your hydration first thing in the morning. They say 8 ounces first thing when you get up. 8 ounces before you get in the shower. Hot water, people actually get dehydrated. They stay in there too long. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. If you have a desk job or if you're working from home, other side, you need to get up, get some stretches in. Be good to do that every hour. Just get up and do some toe raises, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, keep that chest up, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good job. Since I talked about that, let's just do some of those. So you can have your chair there for balance. You're just going to go up and you're just going to pause when you get up there. That's going to stretch those calves out a bit. So up, pause, up, pause. And get where you do it with no hands. Help your coordination, a little balance. Keep that chest up. 5, 6, 7, keep that core tight. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. If you're sitting long periods of time, the muscles are going to shrink. And then when you get up, stretch, they're not going to be. That's why you see people that get up and they go, oh, and they start walking. Eventually, they stretch back up because your body was used to, you know, sitting like that. And then when you had to stretch those muscles out, they didn't want to stretch out. So that's the same thing when you get up in the morning. What we're going to do now. Let's do squats from the back. So we're just going to do some squats. And you can push kind of gauge your, how far apart your legs are by the chair. And you just want to go down. We're going to do some more of these when we get to the front of the chair. Just stretching out that booty. Yeah. You're not going to get the butt you want. Sitting on the butt you got. 4, 5, 6, 7. You want to feel it. Stretch when you go down. Stretch back here. Got that back flat when you're going. Keeping that chest up. 10, 11, 12, doing good. 13, 14, 15. So you're sitting into it. We're not leaning over. Back stays flat. Good job. Okay, come to the front of the chair. Let's sit on the chair. And we'll stand up and do some squats on it, but we're going to sit on the chair for now. Okay, we're going to work on, let's just do some core stretches. So just like we have our imaginary ball, and we're doing this. And you can do it, you don't have to, we're not gonna really whip it around there like we do when we have our TheraBall. So you got your arms up, good base of support, chest is up, head straight, and we're just twisting. Just twisting at the waist. When your booty's grounded on that chair there, you really pay attention that they're just twisting at the waist. 6, 7, 8, keep those arms up. 9, let's go to 20 on these. 10, 11, 12, get your hands there like you're really. 13, got that ball holding on to it. 14, got some tension. 18, 19, 20. Let me come back to those. I like those. Okay, now we're just going to stretch around. So you can take your other arm and then kind of help yourself. We're just going to stretch. You're going to feel your body, this part here, you know, just going to feel it stretch. So just kind of reach. Do what you feel comfortable. I don't want anybody having some back aches or something, shoulder or something like that. So we're just reaching. Okay, I'm going to reach with the other arm. Reach. Just stretching out that core, those intercostals. Just giving it a stretch. Good job. Okay, roll those shoulders out. Okay, now we're just going to reach over this way. You can hold on to your chair there if you want. You're going to want to get a good stretch in here. Help those intercostal spaces. Make sure you're not leaning forward, leaning backwards. You'll feel that different places if you are. And so just kind of coming over the ear and stretching down with that other arm. Stretch. Let's hold this for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stretch. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it down. Deep breath. One more. Okay. Good base of support. We're going to do the other arm. Coming over the ear. Reach down, reach over the ear. Keep that chest up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Want to get those intercostals stretched. Bringing it up, bring the air up from here. One more. So you bring that air up. You do that several times throughout the day. Most people has iWatch or something will have a breathing pattern on it, so it tells you to do that a couple times, at least I think once an hour or something like that. We don't do that enough. You want to aerate those lung sacs. That's what clogs up when people have COVID. Those lower air sacs plug up with mucus. So you want to aerate them. If you're a smoker, you're probably going to cough, but you still want to aerate them because yeah, don't want pneumonia. Yep. Okay, stretch up to the sky. Stretch, 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 stretch. Okay, like you're pushing something up. So your hands like this, like you're pushing something up. Push, push, push. Get those arms stretched, straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stretch. 9, 10. Good job. Good job. Okay. You're gonna reach behind us. You can grab onto the chair if you got some chair handles back there. And we want to stretch. We're going to stretch this area here. So reach back. If not, you just reach back and grab your hands and stretch it that way. So we're stretching. You pull that chest up. You feel that stretch in those arms. Feel that stretch across the chest. Get those shoulders back there. Feel it stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Another way to stretch this out, because if you're rolling your shoulders in, if you've had a shoulder injury, you might be rolling one side. I was talking with the lady the other day, and I didn't want to say anything, but her arm, one arm was kind of rolled in a little bit, because I know I do that, and she was a little crooked. So what you do is you put your hand on a wall, the corner of a wall, the corner of a door, and then you just lean into it. Put your hand here and just lean into it. That's going to start stretching all this out. You're going to find you have one side tighter than the other. Do that a couple times through the day, every time you go through maybe the bathroom door or something like that. Okay, we're going to stretch our legs. Oh, this is the hard one. Yep, going to work on that piriformis back there. That sitting muscles, sitting ligaments. So grab a hand here, one here, and push. We talked about this. You're going to feel that if you're like me. You're going to feel that right in that booty. Booty hurt. So you want to do this several times a day, especially if you're sitting more, and you want to work your way up to 30 seconds and then 60 seconds, you know. Work on just counting to 10 or 20 and then just do it a couple times throughout the day. Because if you're sitting more, that is definitely going to be tight. That's going to be tight. So, what are we up to? Oh, push, push, push. Push. Well, let's count to 10. Push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, good job. Bring it down. Other one up. Grab that ankle. Push on that knee. Push, push. You're going to feel it in that booty, glutey back there. Maybe a little bit in the hip flexor. In that groin area. Keep that chest up straight as you're pushing. Push, push, push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Push. Oh, good job. Deep breaths. All that lactic acid you're releasing. Go get a massage, something like that. That's going to push a lot of that lactic acid out of the muscles. So you need to hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. If you're stretching out and that calf or something tightens up, you know, I'm not a physician. I can't tell you what to take, but you know, you might want to be concerned about potassium, magnesium. There's some good supplements out there. And I went to the health food store to pick up some potassium. We're gonna do the other leg again. And the owner there was telling me about, I need to read up on this, about eating a greener banana. He said a greener banana, you're still gonna get your potassium, like a half of one, but you're not gonna get the sugar, which makes sense. Most people won't, I'm not a fan of a real green banana, but you know, if I break it up, know that I'm eating it for the potassium and not more for the banana, I probably could do it. But anyway, he said you'll get more of your potassium that way. And because anything, fruit that sits around, you know, apples, anything that sits around gets a little softer. The sugar content is going up. I remember my mother-in-law, diabetic, used to say she loved a good old apple after it'd been sitting around for a while. And before I was a nurse, I went, I wonder why. It's like it's getting old. And I thought, well, sugar content. Now I realized sugar content's going up, so that's why she liked that good old apple. Same thing with oranges, anything else. That's a fruit. Fruit, you're just getting carbohydrates with the fiber. We all need more fiber. But if you're just getting your fiber from your fruit, not good. It's gonna raise your blood sugar. So today I'm doing a intermittent fast. Woohoo! What's that mean? It means I'm feeling good because I'm releasing my glucose stores. Yep, that prior pre-diabetic type 2 in me still has to worry about glucose and getting rid of that stores that can accumulate in your liver. And so intermittent fasting is a way to do it. You can do what they call an 8-12, where you only eat during a 8-hour window. Now you can't just be junking it, but you eat during an 8-hour window, and then you're fasting for 12 hours. So you know part of that's going to be while you're sleeping. So you just have to plan ahead. It's just another one of the tools that we talk about. Nobody plans to fail. They just fail to plan. So don't plan to fail. Plan ahead. So it's push, 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 push. Push, push. Feel that. Feel the burn. Yeah. I know I am. Okay. Oh, doesn't that feel good? Got those stretched out. You know, the other way to do them is, you know, just do that running position, you know, on the ground. We'll do a couple of those, show you. So lean back on your chair, and we're going to do let's do some bicycles. What are we doing on time? Hey, we're doing good. I try to always keep it 30 minutes or less. So we're just going to do some bicycles. So it's going to help with the hip flexors. So point your toes up to the ceiling, and hopefully you got a good position on that chair. And let's go around for 20. So we've already done 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good job. You want to work on keeping that core tight. If that's something you couldn't do, you know, just do something modified. You know, just do some raises, back and forth, you know, back and forth, something, or just do some of the other routine that we did, modify. You can find these at Walmart, a little $25 cycle. You can do this, but you have to, I've told this about this before, but you have to make sure you got enough room under your desk. If you're short like me, your chair's up a little higher. And so, but you have to make sure, and you know, it won't work if you got a high desk. And you got to tape up your cords, but you know, you could do some of these throughout the day. They make a $200 one, where it's more of a paddle exercise, which is increase in circulation, but gives you some cardio too. So, did a couple different things. Get you something to do while you're working. I know they make those stand-up desks. I can't imagine being a treadmill. My brain goes too many different directions. I would forget I'm working and walking at the same time and fall down. Okay, now we're gonna do some scissors. So scissors, scissors. Okay, 2, 3, 4. Try to keep that chest up. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're gonna go 20 on these. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good job. Let's stop here and take some deep breaths. 3. 1 more. Chest up. Make that sure that last one's at really deep one from those lower lungs. Get those aerated. Do that throughout the day. I was thinking as I was coming in, you know, I'm getting a little older, haha. And then there's this lady that I follow. She's on Instagram, and she's like in her 80s. And so people that think that they can't exercise, we're gonna do some bicycles again. They can't exercise. I don't know how old she was when she was sitting on the couch with her sister. And she said to her sister, we can sit here and watch TV, eat our junk food, and die a young age. Or we can get out and start doing something about it. So they joined a gym. I don't know if they probably got a trainer, but she's in her 80s and she's got some guns on her. She's an amazing little lady. So you just Google 80-year-old bodybuilder and she'll pop up. She is amazing. So she is my inspiration. I want to be just like her when I grow up. Okay, feeling the burn in those thighs. I know I am. Okay, good job. Woohoo! Deep breath. Okay, coming to the end of our little chair workout. Just want to come on and get some stretches in. Let's do some more booties before, since it's later. Most people working on thinking about their lunch. What's for lunch? So just gonna get our booty going here again. At least we know we got 2 sets of those in. So find your position. Decide whether you're close to that chair. You just scoot out a little bit. Or if you just want it back there for support, you know, you're just barely touching it. You don't want to sit on it. You just want to barely touch it. And then you're up. And I think we're at 5, 6, going to 20, 7, 8, don't track over those knees, keep that chest up. 9, 10, give that little booty tuck. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, push those knees out. 17, 18, 19, 20, good job. Whew. Okay, some other stretches you can do. Hip flexors, you'll find you're gonna be really tight in those. You know, we talked about this. Get the other leg out, and then you'll feel that stretch there in that hip flexor. Put that heel on the ground, you'll get that stretch in that calf. Keep that chest up, and get some core stretch. And so just stretch, just hold it. You can all do these called lunging walks too, where you're walking forward, you're putting that back leg straight each time. Breathe. Okay, we're just holding it for a little bit. We're not gonna go run a race, so we can hold it. Just getting some stretch. Like I said, do these throughout the day. Get some stretch in. Make sure you definitely get some deep breaths in. Now you want to go hydrate when we're done. If you're going to go eat your lunch, make sure you get some protein. Good protein. What do I mean by good protein? Some grass-fed whey. I like my whey. Organic, grass-fed. It's organic cows. Grass-fed cows. Organic cows. Grass-fed, organic whey. No additive, no preservatives, no antibiotics. Organic eggs. I like to have my chicken already cooked up in little packages so I can just throw it on extra whatever I want. Okay. Whoo-hoo. If you're having some pain in the hips, you know, you can always do these. Going to help with that piriformis. So you cross one leg over the other one. One is a little farther. You just bend over, keeping that back flat. You're gonna feel that stretch all the way down into here. You go farther down. You're really gonna feel that stretch. And keep that back flat, don't round it. And doing that one's come up slowly, obviously. Deep breaths, and then you wanna go right into the other one, keeping those legs straight. Work your way to the ground. Make sure that back stays flat, chest up. Make sure if you're off balance a little bit, that you got something you can touch on real quick. Don't want you falling over because you got your legs crossed. Okay, that's another thing you can do. Okay, that's all I got for the day. Let's see. Monday. Monday. Yeah, let's come back on Monday. Can't do this weekend. Let's come back on Monday and we'll do another workout. Yeah, we're gonna have those guns out before the sun's out. Yeah. So have an awesome day and a blessed weekend. Goodbye.